my goodness, how good does this goose look?
What does it
Yeah.
taste like?
Welcome back to the ranch, everybody. As you can see, I am not at the new property. We are gonna do a different video today. It's gonna be B and I, and the kiddos might even make an appearance, and of course, our Cece, because I'm cool. So what we're gonna do today is, because we just actually, let's just go back to the beginning. A long, long time ago in spring, when I came home with 2 geese.
Yep.
And I figured, oh, what the heck, let's try them out. I don't know if I like geese or not. I've never had goose, so I figured, oh, hey, if we don't like them, we're just gonna eat them.
Turns out we didn't like one.
Well, it turns out that one was just kind of a little ball. Kept going after Daniel, attacking Daniel, and going after the dogs, the chickens.
Pretty sure it killed chicks.
Oh yeah, I killed chicks too. So we had to kill Steve Rogers.
These geese bite Daniel. That's it.
Oh, they're put in the freezer. That would be the end of the Avengers. Big one. Yeah.
He's the one that kind of was, he was trying to nip at Daniel.
That's Steve Rogers right there. And the littler one is Tony Stark.
Got my eye on you, Steve.
Tony Stark is still alive out in the backyard. We're having fun with him. I actually really like him a lot. Or her.
I think it's a her.
It might be a her. Meh.
But I'm not sure.
I am Iron Man.
So anyway, we had to butcher Steve Rogers, and I was like, I don't know how to cook a goose. And we just saw a video from Goldshaw Farm. Thank you, Morgan Gold. That was a video I needed. We're gonna attempt to cook a goose like Morgan Gold.
Yeah, I watched it. I wrote down all the steps. We don't have pretty much any of the side dishes because all that we have left from our farm are hot peppers.
All right, we're gonna make some gravy probably because that's going to be what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, I do have some apples, not from our farm, but I have stuff to make the sauce thing that he made too.
Well, do you want to try and make that too?
Yeah, I can try to make it.
All right, we're gonna try it all. So this one goes out to you, Morgan Gold. Thank you for making this video because we wanted to learn how to cook our goose, and we're gonna do it just like he did it. And we're gonna see if we actually like goose or if this is a waste of our time making this video.
Okay. So we got this nice clean kitchen space.
Ooh.
Look how not totally clean it is because I'm still throwing everything onto the table.
We live on a farm, guys. Our house is never gonna be that clean.
Just switch things from one table to another.
Yes, we are gonna get going. We're going to get this bird all done up and we're gonna have some fun and show you guys the end product. Let's do it. All right, everybody, here we are. We are back here in the kitchen. We're goosing it up. So we're gonna do this goose, like I said, just like Morgan Gold did it. We are going to spatchcock it. We're gonna take all the extra fat out that is inside of this goose, and we're gonna use that for the,
He like
puts it on top of it to like juicy it up.
Looks like butter the way that he was putting it on it.
And so we are going to get this thing all cut up, and then B is gonna mix up all of the spices and herbs. The herbs. So this bird we plucked by hand. I didn't feel like getting the plucker all dirty for one goose. So there are a bit of feathers on it. Not gonna worry too much about that. So we're gonna just do it just like this. We're gonna try it out. And again, this is my first time ever roasting a goose, period. And this is your first time ever having goose.
Yeah.
So let's get at it. We're gonna cut this thing apart. She's gonna mix up some herbs. We're gonna get this thing in the oven, get it going. All right, guys, so this is all I'm gonna use is this kitchen shears. Oh, jeez, almost cut my hand off. I might just have to use the meat cleaver. Honestly, I've never spatchcocked a bird either. I'm a crazy person, guys. Well, if you guys have been watching the videos long enough, you already know I'm crazy, so.
Watch yourself. Show
Shake
me what you're working with.
Show me what you're working with.
All right. This is the backbone and the neck. We're gonna actually cook this along with the bird. Okay, so we're gonna finish cleaning this stuff out. And we're gonna get the fat ready. We're gonna get this thing all ready, and we're gonna get this thing in the oven because it's already getting late. It's already like, I mean, it's 4:30 only. I guess it's not that late, but it's winter time. Seems like.
Dark.
Let's throw this thing in the pan.
I don't see as much fat as Morgan goes.
No, I did. I actually pulled out quite a bit of fat. I didn't know I was supposed to save it. And so we're not going to have as much fat as he had. I remember there was quite a bit of fat. I was thinking about saving it and I just didn't know what I was doing. All right, so now we got the mama in the house. She's going to mix up all the herbs.
We're gonna put onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, ground cloves, salt, sage. I don't think we have. Well,
We
maybe
might have a
can
little bit.
Try see if we can.
I'll
find
look
something.
around.
And rosemary is what we're gonna put in there.
All right, so then we'll mix it all on up and
Yeah. So he says drop the goose in the tray and add seasoning, and then we'll put the extra fat around, and then in the.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Follow me. Oops, too far. Here we go.
All right, 275 degrees for about 3 hours. We'll start for about 2.5 hours, and then we're gonna crank the oven way up to 500 degrees, and then it goes in for 7 minutes, right?
Yep, 7 minutes.
Okay, here is our spatchcocked goose, and then we have the whole backbone and neck in there. We'll take all the juices, make some gravy, but also whatever's left is gonna go to the chickens and the guineas and the pigs and well, whoever wants to eat it. But what are you gonna do here?
I looked up because we don't have any sage, so I looked up what I can use to replace it, and it said I can use thyme, but I'm also going to, it says I can also use not rosemary, bay leaves, which is our favorite thing to use.
We put bay leaves in everything. We're slamming some bay leaves in
Yeah,
it
we're
too.
just gonna do
Sorry Morgan to ruin your recipe, but bay leaves really are awesome. Let's get going.
He uses gloves. Did you wash your hands after you had
Yes,
those?
I've already washed my hands.
So he said to put it in all the,
Crevasses.
he didn't use that word, but that's what I thought of.
Well, you got enough seasoning there, so we'll be able to cake this thing 3 times over.
Just means it'll be well seasoned and delicious. Should I try to turn it inside it?
You wanna flip it over? Flip that thing and reverse it.
I'ma thing down, flip it and reverse it.
A schmerman and a flan yet?
You're aging yourself.
I'm old, it's okay. Well, look at this thing. I mean, it looks good, yummy. It looks really good.
DJ, please.
That
I'm
part.
on the request line.
So that's the last bit of fat that we have. I know it's kind of a travesty that I threw a lot of that fat away.
Indeed. Is that fat?
Yeah, that's some more
From
fat
the-
on the neck. So we've got a little bit of fat here on the turkey, guys. That's
It's a
all we've
goose,
got.
Sam.
But oh, dang, it's a goose. Duh. So this is our goose. We are going to take this thing. We are going to put it in the oven at 275 degrees for starting at 2.5 hours.
Good.
And then we will check it and see what it looks like. If it looks like it needs another half hour to get to the 3-hour mark, we'll roll with it. We'll get it back in. Look at it. It looks beautiful, guys.
Here we go.
Goodbye, Steve Rogers. All right. Hey, Daniel. You know what we're going to have for dinner tonight?
Pork.
No. We're going to have goose. We're going to have goose for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Does that sound yummy?
Yeah.
What are you doing, my love?
I took the immersion blender to the apple thing.
And I like that idea because I don't like textures.
So picky.
I'm so stinking picky. But I think the texture of this is going to be much better.
Here's the syrup.
Oh, the maple syrup. This is not from our farm, sorry.
Nope. I guess I'll just mix it up and then let it go a little longer, huh?
Yeah. We also made some mashed potatoes. Definitely not potatoes from our farm because we didn't grow potatoes this year, but they are going to be fantastic. Oh my goodness, how good does this goose look? We are getting probably close. What time? It's almost 7 right now. So we bought another half hour and then we'll probably pull this thing out, I think. And we are going to let it rest for a little while. Then we will put it back. We'll put the oven up to 500 degrees and put it back in for 7 minutes.
He said to baste it with its juices during those 10
We can do. All right, everybody. I just checked with our thermometer. We are at 151 degrees. We are going to take this thing out of here. Woo!
Ooh.
How does that thing look?
Ooh, I see juices. That's a good sign, right?
I'm very excited to actually try this thing. We're gonna take these drippings in here. There's not a lot in there actually, but we're gonna take the drippings, turn them into a gravy.
I don't have no kale, so I'm not making kale and garlic.
Yeah, no kale right now. What do you think? What are your expectations, my love?
I really don't know because I've only had duck once.
The wild duck.
The one that I had wasn't my favorite. So I don't know.
What do you think, Cosmo? Is it gonna be yummy? Cece, do you think it's gonna be yummy? Yeah, Dad, it's gonna be great. It's so juicy too.
What does it
Yeah.
taste like?
Oh my goodness.
It's so weird because it's so dark. Goodness.
It's like a piece of steak. Isn't it like steak?
That is so weird.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We just ate our goose. What did you think, honestly?
I think that it was good. I think it was tasty. I don't think that we will have a goose farm.
I don't think so either.
Did you like the goose?
Yeah.
You like the goose?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's not something that I'm just like, I have to have this animal on my farm because it's amazing. Yes, it's really good. It's a good piece of meat.
I have to think about, is it worth the mess, the noise, and the possibility of them being a little
Nasty.
dangerous and nasty until they're ready for a butcher. I don't feel like I would want to have like a bunch of geese.
Yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 geese for like a year, just for like us personally. But I do think it's good, and the gravy from it turned out amazing. So that's why I wouldn't mind doing a goose or 2 a year, just so we have the fat from it to make gravy, because this gravy turned out absolutely amazing.
Rating 1 to 10, Morgan Gold's goose recipe. What do you say?
Morgan Gold's flavor profile, spot on.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think the flavors that he put on this goose are awesome. I really do. I think it's really amazing flavored.
I agree. I think that the recipe is good.
Morgan Gold, you did well. We'll give you 2 thumbs up. And then, Daniel, do you give it a thumbs up?
Thumbs up?
Give it 2 thumbs up? Yay!
Whoa.
All right, guys, I think that's where we're gonna end this video tonight. I'm glad we were able to take care of this goose that we had to and make it a very fantastic dinner for us and our family. We will see you guys next time. Thank you guys again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. We will see you guys later. Have a good evening.
Goodbye.
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 McDonald's.
Sing it.
Oh, McDonald's have one. E-I-E-I-O.
Goose farm.
Have horse. E-I-E-I-O. Neigh, and neigh, oh, neigh, neigh. Oh, McDonald's have one. E-I-E-I-O.
Bum bum.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.